Hello children, how are you today? So I think all of you are good today. So we are here with another new lesson in grade 3. This is in your page 98. This is the unit 7. So today we are going to learn to tell time. Okay children, if you don't have the books with you, you can use the app. I think you all have downloaded this app now. Uh, Today's lesson is based on time. That means you are going to learn how to tell time properly. Before moving on to the lesson, I want to give you an interesting game. You can use the link given below and play this game. In this game, you are going to find the correct time. The time is, there are 4 clocks. Now it's 11 o'clock. The time is showing here. Now you have to go and find the correct one, correct clock. It's 11 o'clock. You have to escape from the monsters. Yes, it's 11 o'clock. Let's move on to another one. 9:30. 9:30. That means shorthand should be in 9 and the longhand should be in 6. Okay. If I think you all love to play games, you can try this using the link given below. Okay, shall we play it again? Once again. Now, look at the time mentioned here. It's 7 o'clock. Now, the time is 7 o'clock. When it's 7, the shorthand should be in number 7 and the longhand should be in number 12. So, let's find the correct clock. Okay, you have to play it again. We have to escape from the monsters. Okay, we couldn't. I think you all can play this game by yourself. So the clock is there. Now the score is given here. Let's move on to the lesson now. Now in this lesson, you can see some clocks are here. And the time is mentioned below the clock. Shall we read this time mentioned? Shall we read the time?
7 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Read the time.
Okay, children. Now here in these clocks, there are some different times are mentioned. First one, in the first clock, you can see 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. When it's 7, the shorthand should be in number 7 and the longhand should be in number 12. The time you read, when we read the time, when the time is mentioned, look at these words again.
7 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
7 o'clock. It starts with 7. 7 o'clock. That means the shorthand is in number 7 and the long hand is in number 12. When it is 7 o'clock, the both hands should be like this. 7 shorthand, 12 on number 12, the long hand. The long hand is on number 12. Now look at the second one.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. 10. It's sharp at 10. 10 o'clock. Now see the shorthand, where the shorthand is. It's on number 10. And the long hand is on number 12. 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Next one.
8 o'clock. 4.
8 o'clock. 8. Now the shorthand is on number 8 and the long hand is on number 12. Here the next one.
4 o'clock. Read the
4 o'clock. 4. Now see the shorthand, where the shorthand is. It's on number 4 and the long hand is on number 12. Now when we read the clocks like the clocks, we have to read like this. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. It's sharp at 7. 10 o'clock. 10. Now the shorthand is on number 10 and the long hand is on number 12. 8 o'clock. It's sharp at 8. 8 o'clock. That means the shorthand is on number 8 and the long hand is on number 12. The last one, 4 o'clock. 4. The shorthand is on number 4 and the long hand is on number 12. Now, children, there are some clocks given below, but the time is not written here. Can you guess the time? The first one. Now, look at the first clock. Can you see where the shorthand is? Yes, it is on number 1 and the long hand is on number 12. That means the time is 1 o'clock. Yes, the time is 1 o'clock. You can start from the number where the shorthand is. That means you have to look at the number where the shorthand is. Shorthand is on number 1. So you have to start with 1. 1 o'clock. Second one, where the shorthand is here. In the second one, shorthand is on number 6. The long hand is on number 12. So, what is the time here? Can you read the time? Yes, it is 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Next one. Now look at the third clock. Now both hands are on number 12. That means it is 12 o'clock. Yes, it is 12 o'clock. Last one. Now see where the shorthand is. It is on number 3. That means 3 o'clock. Yes, because the long hand is on number 12. When the long hand is on number 12 and the short hand is on number 3, we can say it's 3 o'clock. Okay, children. This is I think you all can read this uh, time. Shall we read?
7 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 4 o'clock.
Shall we read these times again?
7 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 4 o'clock.
Now, children, when the shorthand is on any number and the long hand is on number 12, when the long hand is on number 12, we have to say o'clock. This part is there. When the long hand is on number 12, we have to say o'clock. By looking at the shorthand, we can change the numbers. If it is on number 7, we have to add 7. 7 o'clock. O'clock comes when the long hand is on number 12. O'clock comes when the long hand is on number 12. 7 o'clock. If the shorthand is on number 5, how do we say? If the shorthand is on number 5 and the long hand is on number 12, we have to say 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. We start with the number where the shorthand is. We have to look at the shorthand and start to read from there. That means we have to look at the number uh, where the shorthand is, and we can start from there. That means if it is on number 2, we have to start like this, 2. And if it is on number, the long hand is on number 12, we can say o'clock. That means when the shorthand is on number 2 and the long hand is on number 12, we can say it's 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Okay, children. Shall we read once again?
O'clock. Read the time. 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
Okay, let's move on to the other lesson. Here, you have to find and match. There are some clocks. Can you see? There are some clocks here. And the time is mentioned between the clocks. First one, 3 o'clock. In the first line, you can see 3 o'clock. Second one, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 8 o'clock. That means you have to, when the shorthand is on 3 and the long hand is on 12, we can say 3 o'clock. When the shorthand is on 3 and the long hand is on number 12, we can say 3 o'clock. Can you find the correct clock for the first one? 3 o'clock. What is the correct clock? What is the correct one for 3 o'clock? Yes, this one. In the first column, that means this line, third clock, this is 3 o'clock. Second one, 7 o'clock. When the shorthand is on number 7, we can say 7 o'clock. That means when the shorthand is on number 7 and the longhand is on number 12, we can say it's 7 o'clock here. This is the correct answer. That means you have to match this one, 7 o'clock, with this clock, the picture of the clock here. Number 6, next one, number 3, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, that means shorthand should be your number 6 and longhand should be your number 12. 6 o'clock. Can you find it? Yes, there. Here in this line, the first line, the second clock. This one, 6 o'clock. Next one, 10 o'clock. I think now all of you can find the correct clock. 10 o'clock, that means the shorthand should be on number 10 and the longhand should be on number 12. 10 o'clock. Where's the correct one? Here. The second line, second column. Here, the fourth clock. This is the correct one. Shall we check the answers now? 4 o'clock, that means 4. Shorthand should be on 4, number 4. 9 o'clock. Again, the shorthand should be on number 9. 12 o'clock. Now look, children, now see the first one. Both hands are on number 12. When it is 12 o'clock, both hands should be on number 12. Next one, 2 o'clock. That means shorthand is on number 2 and the long hand is on number 12. 11 o'clock. Shorthand should be on number 11 and the long hand should be on number 12. 5 o'clock. Shorthand should be on number 5 and long hand should be on number 12. Next one, 1 o'clock. That means shorthand is on number 1. 8 o'clock, the last one. 8, that means shorthand is on number 8 and the long hand is on number 12. Now let's look at the answers. Here, Did you get these answers? Okay. Now these are the answers. Okay. Now let's move on to the last part. This is the last activity in this lesson. This is the last activity of this lesson. This is the homework for you to do. Draw the time. Now, there are some boxes here, and different times are mentioned. You have to read the time and draw the clock according to the given time. Now, first box. Can you read? It's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. You have to draw the clock according to the given time. 8 o'clock. When it is 8, the shorthand should be your number 8. And the longhand should be your number 12. Second one, it's 3 o'clock. Yes, it's 3 o'clock. I think now all of you can draw the correct time. It's 12 o'clock. 12. That means both hands are on number 12. It's 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. Okay, children, try to do this activity leisurely at home. And if you want to play that game also, you can use the link given below and uh, try to enjoy that game. Now, and also I want to remind you about this app again. Have you downloaded this app? If not, try to download it soon because it's very important for you. And I am going to wind up this session now. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson today. Until we meet with another new lesson, have a good day children. Bye.